Hello everyone, we are back with the second match of the day between Rogue Nation and Hive Esports. This is a match from Group 4. The two teams that we'll be playing today are as follows. You can see their logos on your screen right now, Rogue Nation and Hive Esports. The roster for Team 1 Rogue Nation is on your screen right now. You can read out the names. Let's have a look at the roster of Team 2 Hive Esports. And this is the second match of theirs, I believe. And let's have a look at the bands. So the map that we'll be playing on is Clubhouse, and Hive Esports will be defending first. Rogue Nation will be attacking. The blue team is Rogue Nation, orange team is Hive Esports. We are being joined by Engineer Bunny, Hamza Maiman and Ahad Alpha as casters, so let's get right into the game. Can you see the screen now, guys?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Good luck, have fun's coming out in the chat.
I'm pretty excited to see what they're going to ban, especially since the bans were very unexpected in the match that we had watched earlier.
Yeah, and I've always known Rogue for their extremely aggressive playstyle.
And
So what do you think who's gonna win?
Well,
I believe Rogue Nation is gonna win.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and Hive has been very passive throughout
I don't
the
know
time
if you've
I've known
watched the last game between Hive Esports and Gland Clan, but that game was really funny because the amount of potatoes that we saw in that game were like tremendous.
Very interesting bans here. Coming from, we can see that it's to counter the bandit trick.
So Clubhouse, we have not seen many Thatcher bans on Clubhouse, but it's a pretty useful ban. And after their Thatcher ban, the other team banned Maverick, which is actually pretty useful if
and the
you are
first two
defending.
attackers that they banned are clearly so they can counter the bandit tricking.
So it will be pretty easy for the bandit to bandit trick.
Yeah, so Cash will be a very interesting place to defend now.
Well, now that I think about it, like Rogue Nation actually hit their foot with their own axe by banning Thatcher because they have to
they have to attack
and they have to attack for 6 straight rounds, and the other team actually banned out the Maverick, which could have been their only solution to fill in the gap that the Thatcher ban would have.
They haven't taken a Twitch either.
Yeah,
so
I don't think a Thatcher can like stop the attack. It's surely gonna take some time to adapt with it, but it's not that hard. Now they're going to CCTV. The bandit charges can easily be destroyed by Zofia from downstairs.
That's when you take control downstairs, and probably defenders are not going to let that happen so easily.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
What do you think about
They should push at least 3 people like
The Thatcher ban was a surprise to me because Thatcher is very useful, but would have been useful for both teams. Like it's one of those operators that you don't really ever see in bans because
especially considering when you are attacking, you are the attacking team and you ban the Thatcher yourself, so that's not something you see every day.
I think they're looking forward for their defending round instead of their attack.
Yeah, well, maybe they are too confident in their attacks and they think that they can win out their attacks without the Thatcher.
And a Twitch, and that surprises me because Twitch wasn't even banned.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse
So one spawn coming out at the main gate and most of the spawns coming out towards warehouse, and only one guy, which would be the Buck. So he spawned towards construction because most likely he's gonna push through this door right here inside of the
stock.
What's this called? Stock room. Yeah. So he can Buck open the floor from below.
You can clearly see that he's trying to counter the bandit from opening up their thermite charges, but
yeah, he's gonna need a lot of droning and a lot of time.
Playing very passive. Open stock, but he doesn't know there's no one there for now.
Legion has actually hit some damage, I don't know from where, but probably from one of the attackers. They have brought a Nomad to watch out for any runouts, and so is there any defender inside of garage? Yes, there is. The Buck
There
has already
is.
started bucking from downstairs, and
He's putting pressure on Bandit, making sure that he cannot counter the thermite charges.
actually he's far away from the bandit right now.
Yeah,
We
I
see
think
the head of the
Oh, he did. Oh, a
nice
brutal
headshot
kill.
onto the Jaeger. Jaeger aggressively peeking through the holes made by the Buck, and now I believe the
But the
nobody-
Bandit is still alive.
Yeah, Bandit is still alive, and Zofia used 2 of her impact nades to shoot out the shield that was providing some cover for any defender sitting behind the bomb. But they have still not managed to open up the wall, and the Bandit is still being uncontested. So that is the Buck's job.
Yes, Legion watching stairs.
Wow. So Buck is all out of his skeleton key bullets, and he has still not opened a single hole
He
below
hasn't
Bandit.
opened the correct
Yeah.
flooring.
This is where the Bandit is sitting, and this is where he has opened up everything.
I think he's getting very, very
Ahead of himself, and he is not sure where the
pressurized.
Bandit is. Yeah.
They did a huge mistake banning Thatcher. They needed a Thatcher.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but that wouldn't have countered the Bandit trick to the extent that they would.
he's not doing anything. I don't see what the Buck is for if he's not gonna try.
Bucks.
Even though he got a kill, I think he used the skeleton key pretty poorly.
Yeah, as you can see on the bottom left of the card that you see, the player's card, he has 0
Yeah, I
bullets
guess
in his
he's
shotgun.
gonna nade. He's gonna nade.
He's
now.
gonna try to
He
nade
actually made the Bandit
it.
really get the kill. No, Bandit is safe.
Bandit is safe actually. Zofia got the kill, and the nade was caught by the ADS that the Jaeger placed for the Bandit. So Bandit is pretty safe.
And,
Still with another C4, he will
a
throw a
Thatcher could have
C4.
even gotten the ADS, but they don't have a Thatcher.
Yeah, the Buck will just hop right
Buck
in,
is
and he will
getting
not see
gone.
anyone. Actually, he will be traded out by the
Killed by
Bandit.
the Bandit. The same person who is trying to trick.
Not looking really good for the attackers. It's still
But he-
3v3, but they've not managed
The
to open
defense
any
is
more.
very, very passive.
Getting caught on those goo mines.
10 seconds left.
2v2 now, and one of the defenders actually still inside of
No,
garage.
it's on main stairs. Get shot down by Rogue.
Oh, actually it was 1v3, and the attacker did start to plant the bomb despite not having a Thatcher and not having the Buck open up any floor from below. Still they won the
Maybe
round.
they're
I don't see
Buck
how.
They
right?
tried to plant as well, but
Yeah, they also got almost got the plant off.
The entire defending team got choked in cash.
Yeah. And the Jaeger needlessly picking through the holes on the ground that the Buck made and just dying early on in the round.
But Buck does get some credit for putting pressure on the Bandit to some extent, you know.
I would disagree because he didn't even open a single hole beneath Bandit. He only opened
It's just
holes
the
inside
thought
of
of
cash
Buck
room.
being below you, you know.
Yeah,
It's just
maybe
the
he
thought.
was hearing the sounds and maybe he was scared of him or something. Yeah,
He's putting
you can
like,
say.
mental pressure on the Bandit so he can back off a bit, maybe.
Yeah. So once again they're gonna go to CCTV
Going
and
cash.
Capcom.
But this time they have 2 people to put pressure beneath. Maybe sledge nades from stockroom like Buck did.
Yeah, or maybe they are gonna try to burn out the ADS using a flash stun grenades from the thermite or the
Attackers need to
or
locate
the,
and defuse as
the
many
Nomad,
bombs as they can.
and then they can just nade the Bandit from this window right here, like the last time they tried, but
See,
the
but
nade was
in
caught.
the last round, they tried to push construction, but however, I'm pretty sure the defenders expect it now. So they may have to change strategy.
Well, initially they wanted to push from the main wall, but they didn't manage to get the batteries, and that's why they had to rotate to the other side and push from construction, which actually worked out for them.
and they didn't have a Twitch, so they couldn't really have any other way.
And nor do they now, in fact.
5
Yep.
seconds to insertion.
They do have the sledge and the.
But I mean, they won the last round, so I think they're not afraid of the Bandit.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta give them some credit though.
But overconfidence is a bad thing, right?
This time, most of them have
This
spawned
time
towards the
Buck has
main
spawned
gate.
main
Yeah.
gate.
Hopefully, he's
How
gonna
will
go to this window right here and burn out the ADS.
Located.
That
I see that Buck has left his stockroom flooring idea,
Yeah.
seeing how good that went last time.
I think Thermite maybe is going to attempt.
He's joining Bar for some reason. For the Buck, maybe, perhaps?
Yeah, perhaps.
And Buck is gonna get greedy again, I guess. He's not gonna clear the bandit
Oh,
charges.
actually, yes.
Oh,
So
Buck
this time
went
they
to his
are
main
gonna. Yeah,
again.
there you see one flash wasted.
Oh,
Nice.
burning burning
Yeah.
the ADS as you
This is
suggested.
bad from the Nomad. No, you're only burning the ADSs that are near the window. So I believe
Has
there are
Nomad
2
placed
ADSs.
a mine on garage door?
I don't know about
They
that.
had used a lot of utility for
yes.
that.
Right here, as you can see, there was an ADS at the bottom of the window, which was burnt by the Nomad. But then there is another ADS at the feet of the bandit, which just got a nade. Okay, so
No one's
there
pushing
goes the
garage
2
for now.
nades from Buck. So they're all focusing on the nades
Oh, and there goes the Jackal. Where was he pushing from?
from construction. Right here, and the
Oh,
bandit
and
getting
see, I
the
told
first
you,
kill.
They expected it this time.
So the bandit got the kill on the sledge who was trying to nade him. So all of this being caused by the Thatcher
Bandit
band.
fighting the...
Actually, finally they
oh
managed
no.
to open up the wall somehow.
And the mental pressure actually worked from the Buck and the
Wall has been opened
the
now.
window. I don't think the bandit heard the wall getting opened up because he was
No.
under so much death.
You did hear the wall being opened up and not the charge being applied.
Sorry,
to
the
wall.
the charge being applied.
Still the man advantage in favor of the defenders, and let's see if
But the Thermite actually is trying to play the bandit out by not even...
so the bandit actually wasted his C4, and the thermite is actually still rappelling outside of CCTV, and none of the attackers are in a position to get any frag as the defenders are playing really closely. As I say that, the Buck will get his first
Buck
kill.
pushing construction.
Yeah.
And there he goes. But why push construction when the cash door is open? Cash wall is open.
Well, it's working out for them. There goes another defender, and now finally he'll be
There
shut down
you
by
go.
the Jaeger of
The
Phantom. Now,
defender's peeking it aggressively.
Thermite just
I
going
think it's because
inside.
it's a big hole. And as you can see that he just got downed at that point.
There-
See,
And the attacker's actually getting wiped out, especially by the bandit.
when you have such a big opening, you know, it's very easy for the defenders to have an advantage over the attackers.
I guess they just stabbed themselves by banning Thatcher.
So
They
last-
really did.
Yeah, so last 2 rounds we've only been talking about the Thatcher ban, and that's because it's really
Yeah,
affecting.
It was necessary for CCTV push at least.
Yeah,
But even when there are no shield operators getting banned, they didn't play a shield, so they could plant, you
Yeah,
know, on
so
cash wall.
on any CCTV attack that you see from a good team, you'll see them taking control of garage, and we have not seen the team of Rogue Nation even try to take the control of garage. They're
And the
completely
Jackal
neglecting
switching to
garage.
Ash, going very aggressive, going for a fragging operator.
Yeah, so Joey's not really feeling the Jackal, and he's gonna switch to the
Yeah.
Ash. As I don't think
Although
he tracked
Jackal
any.
makes more sense.
Well, he didn't track. He didn't really track any of the defenders
I
so
think
far.
he should have stuck with the Jackal in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Why would you play Jackal in cash but not in church?
No, they are going to church now. Well, actually, the Jackal could have been pretty useful in catching any roamers playing upstairs, and that's an impact wasted by the Rook right here. He was trying to deploy the armor, but he wasted an impact. So,
Whoa.
It's okay, he's got one more.
yeah, but
Yeah. But now he must choose between the blue rotation or the
Church
the
rotation.
armory one.
yeah,
Yeah.
either right here. Okay, so never mind. They have the shotgun of Kyle, but he's not gonna actually
Yeah,
make
but-
any rotation. And actually, I don't know if you can see this or not, but he has opened the whole wall of the armory from the bottom part. So
5 seconds left before
you can see anyone planting behind the server rack or small boxes inside of our
locate and defuse a bomb.
We can see that they're clearly expecting a push from main door, seeing that they've opened up armory floor for a peek, a crouch peek.
So the Ash is kind of
Ash
looking
rushing
like
in
rushing
from straight
inside.
club, getting very confident, pre-aiming her angles.
I
Goes
don't think
into
anyone
pool
is
table.
droning for her. There's no drone in front of
That's
her.
him.
I don't
There
see
is no
anyone
drone,
droning for her,
yes.
Yeah. He's
Very,
just
very
going
aggressive.
on. Yeah, she
Joey,
needs drone for
whoa.
herself. Yeah.
Oh, isn't that every Ash? Go
He
rush
drones
in with
back.
Ash.
So like he had a half rush, and he starts
Yeah.
running.
Now he's stopped me. And now
Maybe he
sees-
realized.
Yeah.
There's
Although he
a-
is in the clear from any roamers.
Well, now there you go. So the Thatcher ban and also the Maverick ban completely denying
now-
them from opening this
and-
hatch
and
because
not
it's
Twitch
electrified.
either.
There you go.
Oh,
they made a really
Why
big
did
mistake. So both the hatches are like electrified right now, inside of kitchen and inside the bar. So none of the hatches are getting open anytime soon unless some magic happens. And the
The
kite
best part is that the defenders knew that and they prepared for a main door rush, seeing that that's all the attackers can do.
The Pulse running the iron sight on the UMP. So unless the sledge or the ash, actually the
And-
ash going down.
Oh, and
the-
there goes the ash from the doc who is sitting in Church's room. Peeking very aggressively at main door from and Buck going down main stairs into
So
kitchen.
why? How did they open the kitchen hatch? Wait, what? No, actually
wait,
they didn't
what?
open the kitchen hatch.
I think.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So they just tried to open the kitchen hatch by putting a thermite on the ground floor. Actually, that does work, but unfortunately, that didn't work for the thermite this time around. Maybe he put it too far away from the hatch.
It's actually
And then-
possible if you put it closer.
Yeah, there you go, Buck.
Oh, and
putting it-
there goes
Still the attack
Uh,
winning out despite the hatches being closed. I don't know what the defenders are doing. H1VE
the
was
two
not
main
doing-
anchors of defending actually getting shot down, the doc and the roof, who are very good
So
at
they're
anchoring.
giving
Now-
call outs in all chat. He's calling it out for his teammates that they are on stairs in all chat.
But either they're under very major
Immense
pressure, or
pressure,
they're
The Jaeger will aggressively peek.
And,
He might find the thermite. He will find the thermite. He will drop the diffuser and
But
the Buck will
he
try
does
to push
manage
the
to
Jaeger and yes,
third
the
ball.
Buck will refrag on the Jaeger and somewhere else on the map,
How
the
did
Nomad
the
just...
attackers manage to win when they couldn't even
The
open the
attackers
hatches?
just wrecked, even with
The hatch is closed.
yeah, the hatch is closed.
I've been struggling in their 1v1 fights, I guess.
Also that and... Well, in mind games, I guess Hive is winning, but they are not really, following up their plan, because they...
By seeing the bans, the attackers should have pushed tunnel with a Montani. It was pretty easy for them if they just pushed tunnel.
Yeah. And
I mean, the
expected
attackers
Pulse to
won.
force
It
someone
worked out for them,
from
whatever
kitchen.
they chose to attack from. But one thing to note that I didn't point out in the last round, when you place a thermite charge near an electrified hatch on the soft floor inside of kitchen, you can manage to open up the hatch due to the radius, the blast radius of the exothermic charge. Sometimes you do manage to get the hatch. But unfortunately, the thermite of Rogue Nation managed to put the thermite charge far away from the hatch.
Wrong.
Yeah, so it didn't really open up
Attackers
the
need to locate
hatch, and it only opened up the floor, which actually did land a kill to the Buck. The dog actually died, or the rook maybe died
Yeah.
through the hole.
Doc was peeking the vertical play very aggressively and get shot by the buck. Was shot by the buck.
Yeah, so once again they are bringing the kite. They are also bringing the... Okay, so I was just going to mention the impact
What?
nade, but he's going to use one of his impact nades.
That's a very weird blue rotation, isn't it? A very
He's,
weird one.
he's wasting a lot of bullets, and he should know that there are
Bullets.
very limited bullets on this TCS shotgun of Kite. Actually, so there you go. He has used both of his
There he
impacts.
goes. Wait, goes for an
There
impact.
could have been a better use to those impacts if he had only made some holes right here at the kitchen hatch. He could have denied the thermite from placing any thermite charge on the hatch or even near the hatch. He could have, impact tricked.
Yes. And last time they had Pulse to deny any kitchen entry and they failed, but now they don't have a Pulse either. And Hibana going into strip club like Ash did last time.
But the Ash was the Joey last round, and he has switched to
Yeah,
Zofia.
Joey.
He's gonna play passively this
Sophia
time.
playing very passively, unlike last time. He's drawn garage. He's trying to enter garage, but
Unfortunately, Hibana cannot do much to this hatch. So the memorial hatch
Again,
will remain
again.
closed. There's no way they're gonna open the memorial hatch unless some one of them
Oh.
goes down and
three,
tries
so
to.
three people going for a stock push, I see. Bug playing vertically again. Will he get a kill on the dock like last time?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like the defenders are playing it really passively this time around. Maybe they have learned from their mistakes, playing in passive positions.
And the
Still-
dog sitting in church room just like last time.
Memorial hatch, you mean? Memorial
Yes.
room.
They're being very careful right now.
Like, this is the best performance I can ever give. Like, the 2 rounds they've lost, I see that they're still giving their best from their previous matches.
Yeah, they are learning from their previous experiences. I mean, like strat-wise or plan-wise, they are performing well. They're bringing the Kai. They're using the electro claws to deny the thermite from opening any hatches. But they're losing their gunfights. They are peeking aggressively or unnecessarily. And somewhere else, Kai is eating a lot of damage. There you go. They're seeing their potatoes. So this is why they're losing a lot of the rounds, because they're not winning their gunfights. And now finally he'll get the kill on the Zofia.
He get the kill very luckily.
Oh, that was nice.
The Zofia.
The Thermite actually managed
I
to get
guess
the kill on the
his
top.
rotation hole worked out.
Yep, but
Yeah.
at the end it worked out for him. And
The very poor one, you mean?
so, no.
Whoa! What happened? What happened there? It's 2 kills from hallway, or was that church?
Don't know, maybe one from the hallway, one from the blue, and now the Jaeger is left in.
No, it was a double kill.
Yeah, but for different attackers.
The dog played Memorial the entire round, just like last time, but this time he couldn't have achieved anything much, saying that they expected.
Seems they're going for a similar. Oh no, they're changing up a lot now. They're defensive.
They're gonna go to
Whoa.
CCTV actually, because the CCTV is once again open
It
to
go-
them, I believe.
They lost, right? What?
No, they won one of the CCTV defense.
Yeah, they won. Wait, what's going on?
But then they lost.
The Ella changes to Mozzie, the one good roamer that they had going to Mozzie, and the attackers switching to IQ.
I mean, still Mozzie is still a good roamer. He,
Yeah, but I was actually hoping they'd stick with the Ella.
To locate and
Yeah,
I
especially.
think it would have been
Buck
very
like last time.
advantageous.
Throughout the entire game, the Buck has played very, very aggressively, vertically and horizontally, or downwards. I think.
that still counts as vertical play, I believe.
But no one from the attackers pushes garage ever, right?
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
though they are
none have
winning,
so far.
They are still winning though. There are no reinforcements on the bottom wall inside of garage as well. And Thermite has a drone inside of garage or just outside of garage.
He does, yes.
Yeah.
He expects a garage push, I guess.
locate and defuse a bomb.
But despite the ban of the Thatcher and the Maverick, they've still managed to open up the wall, the garage wall, twice, I believe, in the last 2 rounds.
Through mental distractions on the bandit
Yeah.
from the window. The entire team likes to push construction, as you could tell from the last 2 rounds that they played on this location.
So the Buck will this time open up some wall of the bottom
Put
left wall
pressure
of the
on
garage.
Try to go for
There
a
is
wall
the-
bang inside there.
There is a dog of Tolimi playing inside of
Yeah.
garage. He might just spot this Buck.
But that's
Not
bug
actually.
expected though.
So the Mozzie that we were debating about getting
Yeah.
first kill is another iron sight. So he just really likes the iron
maybe-
sights on Pulse and
He's a good
Mozzie.
drummer after all.
Ooh, he died to the
Never
Buck.
mind.
And the Mozzie's downed.
That didn't last really long. So the Buck,
His
The
days of roaming
IQ.
are over.
finally they are doing the vertical play from bottom, and the IQ will get rid of the
gets
batteries.
bandit back, please.
Yeah,
What?
but the
Nice.
Bandit is still there to Bandit trick actively,
Yeah,
and I believe he just managed to Bandit trick one of the thermite charges. Yes, he
He
successfully
did.
tricked.
Oh,
yeah.
he did. Even with the
So-
pressure from IQ and Buck
No, actually,
downwards.
Buck is still not doing the pressure thing
Nice.
from downstairs.
Oh.
He's only opening up in the wrong places, not in the right place.
Attacker spawn.
He's trying to kill the bandit. Like,
Yeah, the Bandit is still left uncontested. Like he's sitting chilling right here, enjoying the Bandit tricking, and
Recovered their diffuser.
Buck is really not
is there
doing
anybody
anything.
on a cash window for pressure?
No, I don't think so. So the IQ and the Buck
Like
are
last-
downstairs, and the Thermite is the only one left, which is actually just now going to drop
Not
outside
trying to
of
get to
construction.
cash window.
But there's the Legion.
I don't know why, but I guess the attackers are just going for the flags, not the plant. Although it should be a plant game, but as you see, the Buck pushed from downstairs, opening up cash,
Cash
not
wall.
not the bandit charges.
Yeah,
not
so
the
once
bandit
again, after
charges.
trying and failing to open the CCTV wall, they have rotated completely to the cache, the other side of the objective, and Somehow again, Bug getting the 2K or pushing from construction, so
Whoa.
triple kill for Rogue Jaeger so far in this round, and now it's down to a 3v2 in favor of the attackers, and Bandit letting up the Bug a little. He has a nice angle, he'll get the headshot,
And
not the
he gets-
headshot, but the body shot, but he'll be really traded out by the Thermite, so it's now all
Thermite
left
rushes
to
inside
the...
Cash. Will you go for a plant? Will you go for a plant?
Yes, he will go for a plant, but IQ
No.
will be there to trade her
and
out,
he got
IQ will
injured,
get
and there it goes.
Oh, and the attackers won.
See, they don't push garage, nor do they push cash wall. They just
Not do they wanna plant the bomb. They just wanna get
Yeah.
frags. They just wanna
I'm-
get frags.
That's what I noticed. It doesn't look like that's even their goal. Like they haven't even tried it at all, or even close to.
So
I mean,
that
like-
means if the defenders have roamers, then therefore the attackers cannot win, seeing that they only go for frags.
So there are two things that I noted from all the attacks on CCTV and all the defenses on CCTV. The attackers are failing to open up the CCTV wall, and the Bug is not really doing his job from below. But then they all rotate to the other side of the objective towards warehouse construction, and then the whole defense falls apart. Like each time they have all died to the single
And the
door.
best, even in the first two cash rounds, the defense did die to construction, but they still managed to die again in this round.
Yeah, and it's just a single door. They're not even opening up the wall to the left. There you see there's a small wall between construction and CCTV or cash room right here. This wall. They're not even opening up this wall, and they're all pushing from this tiny door right here. And I mean, there can be so many angles that the defenders can hold.
Even when the Thermite went into construction, he did not open the wall inside cash.
I think it was electrified, so that's why he didn't open up the wall. But still, they managed to get in through the small door and killing 2 or 3 defenders each round. And the defenders should really work on that whole this part of the objective right here. Wait a minute. This one right here, the construction room. Yeah, there is a Legion with you. You have barbed wires, and I don't think it's that difficult to hold. Especially
You have
considering,
Legion,
yeah, you have the Jaeger as well. You can put an ADS, put some goo mines, put a couple of barbed wires, reinforce the back of the wall, which actually they have reinforced this time around.
They have.
Let's hope they
I
can
think
hold on to this wall.
the attacker should just leave Thermite alone. They
Yeah.
should.
they barely use Thermite. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
they barely
Just
use
abandon
them.
him.
Okay, but I see Thermite's going for another open inside cash wall.
Act like it is banned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're
But
just
Thatcher is-
winning the gunfights. And
To be fair, if they hadn't banned Thatcher, then Thermite would have been more useful.
oh, there's a small peek
And
from the
Bug
Jaeger.
did get the Jaeger. Oh my.
The
Bug-
Jaeger downing the Bug, but he does not realize that he has downed the Bug because the points are off in the pro settings.
I think I think his scoring is off.
Yeah, so unfortunately he would not be able to confirm the kill.
Will Bug get a revive? Yeah,
No,
I think he
most
will.
probably Nomad will revive him right now.
Yeah. See, and the Bug has pushed that same spot like twice this time, so of course he'll get injured.
They were expecting it.
They better expect the construction rush this time, otherwise they'll be very, very confused.
I believe the Legion is trying to hold it this time. And
Yeah, thank God. He's learned.
But there's one attacker running out the construction site, and yes, there you go. Legion will be spotted out, and meanwhile, Thermite has actually managed to open up the wall once again.
Oh
I
my
believe
God. And
this
the
time.
And the Bug again going for a wrong. Oh, it's right this time.
Let's see if he.
Yeah.
No, it was not right
Oh.
this time. Even this time,
my God.
the part
the
below
third
ended left. So finally, the
Don't
dog
they-
playing some part in
Yeah.
holding down the objective from
Yeah.
Garage, and he did manage to get his first kill of this game, I believe.
And the Bug is downstairs, right? So dog can
Yeah.
get him.
The Jaeger will be aggressively pushing the Bug, but he will be triggering the air jab, but the Bug not really
Do you noticing?
acting
He's
upon
not-
that, and he's still watching the flank from bar. That was not from bar, Bug, that was from the main stairs.
They got under a minute left.
Yep.
They gotta do something. They
They
probably have to plant at this point.
Having an edge on the attackers.
So yeah, so this time finally
And-
the
yeah,
attack
that's-
from construction has been shut down by the Legion. So finally they have learned something,
Yeah.
and Dog from Garage
Third-
actually getting his second
third
kill
time's
as
a
a
jump.
Rook. So it's all down to the Nomad and the Bug, who are both downstairs. They're actually
Who are both
very low in
playing,
HP.
vertical from downstairs.
We
We
got
managed to
under
get a
30
frag.
seconds left.
How did he kill that?
How did he get the nade?
What?
The Bucks.
Just a random nade probably, or maybe he saw the Legion.
He calculated, okay? He
Yeah, that was calculated. He places a drone in the last 30 seconds to
And
watch his flank, which is pretty good on his part.
The
But he
part
will
that
lean
confuses
the
me is
wrong
that,
way and
the bug can't seem to open the bandit floor even when he has drones to spot the bandit, but he still doesn't do it.
yeah. He's been opening up the wrong part of the
And
floor
there he goes.
every round. I guess the
He can't
Bucks.
push construction again like last time, can he?
So finally, we don't have to watch the Buck opening up the
Cash.
wrong holes from below as the roles have swapped, and now Hive Esports will be going on attack, and they'll be bringing out the blitz right away from the.
Oh, there he goes. They might switch because.
The blitz and the twitch.
Oh, and
Oh,
there he
yes,
goes.
yes.
There goes Buck.
Switch on.
No.
What do you
They
guys
changed-
think about the blitz? Like, is it really like undealable or?
I'm scared of blitz. I don't know. I'm always scared of blitz.
Only if you're alone, that is. Only if you're alone.
I mean, if it's you vs blitz, it's kind of
Yeah,
it
then-
gets
yeah.
scary.
Unless you are
After
mute
the
and
patch,
you can.
Blitz is not that OP, I guess.
After what?
After the update, the
The
recent
nerf,
update,
yeah.
and Blitz
He
nerf.
got nerfed. He got nerfed.
What nerf did he get?
His flash range was reduced from 5 to no, from 7 to
No,
5.
but that's still good enough in close quarters. Like, I mean, on a
Yeah,
map
that's
like.
still blinding, and
See, but
you're
if
dead.
if you have a competent teammate to crossfire blitz, then it's very easy to counter.
Yeah, if only you have a good teammate that can provide a crossfire. But sometimes blitz, most of the times actually in good teams, blitz is accompanied by at least two attackers, and you will be pinched from every angle, and there's not much that you can do. Either your friend will die or the blitz friend will die.
Yeah. Buck is the one operator who seems played very common in this match.
So already
Rogue has
two
chosen the
drones
side
lost.
very cleverly, I guess. They know that they've banned Thatcher and Maverick, so they went downstairs.
Yep, so very bad drone economy from the attackers of H1VE Esports, as the only drone remaining is that of the Twitch. And all 4 drones died in the prep phase. So H1VE Esports not really utilizing their drone
Drone. Yeah.
perfectly.
Again, I did say that they were very aggressive with their pushes.
No, that was Rogue Nation, not Hive.
Sorry, Rogue Nation.
Yeah. So the Valkyrie has a camera inside of kitchen, and yes, she is using
going
her
for
yellow
C4, I
pins.
see, a
Yeah, to
C4.
place C4.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good on her part. Let's see if she can get the Macy's J kill.
C4.
Yeah.
Although the Pulse did try last time.
Oh, and it seems like she might.
Very soon, and on the other part of the building, so the bandit getting
And the
first
bandit
frag.
walking around a strip club.
The Hibana is actually not gonna come inside of. Oh, actually, so the Kai tried to impact trick the hatch, and actually he did manage to
It worked. It
impact
worked,
trick. Yeah,
it
he did
worked.
manage to get at least 4 of the Hibana pellets, or at least 3.
And now the Bug putting pressure on the Kite and the Valkyrie from above.
Yeah, hopefully the Valkyrie can still use. Oh,
I guess the Valkyrie missed the C4.
yeah, no, actually, her C4 was shot down by the
It was shot
Bug
down by
skeleton
the
team.
Bug, yeah.
Meanwhile, the Twitch actually getting
Twitch
the
still
kill on the
outside,
roamer.
Twitch still outside.
Yeah, that she was watching for the flank of the rotation of the roamer bandit, but there's still another roamer in the hands of Joey. Can actually just flank this thermite playing on
The
blue
Thermite
chairs.
pushing blue.
If they just provide pressure
The
from
Vigil may
tunnel,
flag
they
the
can
Thermite.
easily contest the objective.
Then and the Vigil getting the Claymore.
Oh, he's gonna shoot
and
the claymore and not the thermite. What are you doing?
uh,
He's gonna choose to shoot the claymore. This guy, come on, Joey. Thermite
Come on,
managing to
Joey.
get a nice headshot, but he will trigger the goo mine and he'll be shot down by the
Thermite not-
Legion.
Wait, he gets shot from blue generator.
There you go.
And the
You see the Twitch
Oh,
now.
there you go,
If
there
only
you
she
go.
had the C4 in her hand right now.
But the Valkyrie expects it, and the Hibana too. Nice. And the kid
Twitch
trying
getting
to get him shots, but gets shot down by the Twitch. A very lucky headshot.
Despite the defenders having live info on the Twitch and her peeking the angle of through the
They
kitchen
can't
hatch.
warn the kid to not get killed by her.
I mean,
I guess this is the time for Hive
there
to get
goes the
aggressive.
info.
Yeah, something like that.
So Valkyrie dropping the diffuser inside of Arsenal. It's down to a 1v2,
Injured.
20 seconds remaining.
Switch.
Both attackers off site and none of them in a position to grab the diffuser and plant the bomb. And she will see the gun barrel
There
of the
goes
bug.
Will he
Now it's
trust
down to
it?
a 1v1. So let's see if the Hibana can grab the. She's not going for the diffuser. She's going for the kill. If only.
For the frag. She can wall bang it. Oh no.
She doesn't know about this, and the Hibana.
Expects it to be an army. She's an army now. Going for the. For the kill.
GG.
Oh.
What a clutch by the Valkyrie.
This was a throw.
Poorly
I had.
played by the attackers
Yeah,
of Hive
attacker
esports.
throwing it right. Only if that
They
drone.
should have gotten the diffuser. You always go get the diffuser.
Yeah, after the attacker that had the diffuser died, actually, I believe that was the Twitch.
Or they should have traded Valkyrie when Twitch dropped.
Yeah, they all took
Sometime
1v1s, and Ivana at the
But
end
they had a
also not
bomb.
going to Arsenal. Knowing the diffuser inside of Arsenal, she decided to go to church and didn't find Valkyrie. And if only she
If the
knew.
attacking team had saved their drones, they could have gotten the Valkyrie.
What do you mean? Like, they could have killed the Valkyrie with the drones?
They could have spotted the Valkyrie for a good wall bang by
Yeah,
Hibana, couldn't-
if they had placed the drones in good spot, yeah, probably.
Oh, they're changing Capcan to Jaeger.
That's some logic I can't understand. Yeah,
Yeah, the Capcan would have been really useful.
No, but
I mean, the Jaeger is also pretty useful.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to have a trap operator.
But the Buck could easily frag the bandit from tricking.
So now it's Hive esports' turn to use the buck and show Rogue Nation how to deny the bandit tricking from downstairs, and let's see if they are going to be successful. in
Let's
denying
see if
the
they
bandit
actually
trick.
push Garrett. The bandit reinforcing construction.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, he puts his battery on construction wall. That's a very
5
smart
seconds
move, I
left
guess.
before attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. Attackers has been dropped.
So, Joey making this rotation.
For the angle on garage, yes,
Okay,
garage
so this angle right here.
yes. No,
But
if you
the
stand.
holes are still not open perfectly. No, I mean there's still an angle. If you stand on this table right here inside
yeah,
of,
if you stand on the table, yes, yes.
you
stand
can
on
see
the table,
inside of
angle.
garage. Anyone coming up these stairs right
Yeah,
here.
but they need an ACOG operator.
Well, they have
Yeah,
the
they
rook.
have rook, yes, they have rook.
So Hive esports actually bringing the Twitch, but they have to counter the mute jammers. And if only the Twitch can get her drone inside of cash room or CCTV, she can get rid of the batteries.
The Twitch expects a strip club run out, I see.
Let me see. I guess all of the attackers are still out of the building. Okay, just as I said that, Hibana is gonna go in and out of the building. So still
Yeah, she's,
1 minute in and none of the attackers are inside the building. That's really
looking
poor
for
from Hive esports.
Online.
And the
And
rook,
there goes the Twitch from garage. Yeah,
yep, pushing
from
through
garage
the garage
wall.
door. He has made a
From
small
garage
smiley face on the
Yeah.
Yeah, a
And the
sad face
catwalk.
actually.
Yeah,
Sad
sad
face.
face.
Smiley face.
Sad
Yeah,
face.
sad
He expected
face.
that Twitch to die. He wanted the Twitch to die. Now Buck
Buck
pushing
aggressively
construction
pushing
very
through
aggressively
construction.
with the
What is
holographic.
this?
And there's someone on stairs. But
That's a Jaeger actually, and the rook being hardly contested inside of garage by the thermite. And
Who's
the
on
Jaeger is
stairs?
actually
No,
downstairs. He
it's-
sees the Hibana, he dropped the diffuser as well in the hands of Hibana. So Hibana also going down with the diffuser. And the,
Is Mute in bedroom?
I believe so.
The
He
Buck
sees
through
the buck,
construction.
and the buck will
The
die.
Buck getting shot down by bandit from construction.
Yeah, so the mute just called out the buck's position inside of construction, and
again, they have the diffuser.
I don't know.
downstairs.
I don't know how did he not hear Buck vaulting in from the window.
he was on his cams actually. He was swapping between
Yeah.
different cams, and the bandit will actually get the first frag of
From
his,
where?
this round
From
actually.
window? From
Just
window?
from the window,
Window,
yes,
from
from
the
the
window.
construction
From the
window.
window. Oh my god, that's a good peek. Now Thermite peeking the office door.
Barely any HP.
From the Valkyrie, I see. Is there a cam in bedroom?
Probably no, I don't think so. There's a camera inside of construction. The Jaeger is still playing inside of logistics, and He
The Thermite leaving the
cannot.
Valkyrie alone in office.
Oh, he's gonna flank the
And
Thermite
going,
actually. He
and
knows
he's
about
going
the
for a
position.
flank.
Yeah, so there is a camera inside of construction, and that's how the Jaeger knew that the Thermite has
And
moved on from both
How
group
did
to.
Buck not hear him? How did Buck not hear the? How did he not hear the Jaeger running out?
Who? The Thermite not here? The Jaeger?
Yes, the Thermite.
Yeah, he was sprinting.
Yeah.
So this is match point for Rogue Nation.
Yep, the last round probably.
I'm curious about their picks now.
They're not gonna bring the Blitz. I was hoping they can bring the Blitz and see
I'm
if that
sad
can
now.
turn the strike. Maybe they will
Although-
6 pick. Yeah, maybe they will 6 pick onto the Blitz. Maybe
Although
the
everyone
Buck is the
expected
Blitz.
that they were gonna win, but Hive really performed in this match though from the previous matches.
Without a Thatcher,
They-
that is.
They're not gonna bring Blitz.
Without Thatcher, they just lost their gunfights.
Yeah, I mean, I get your point. Like, Hive has improved in terms of strategy. Like, they have learned what operators to pick, what to do. They brought the Kai, they brought the impacts, but they didn't use the impacts properly. They didn't use the impact to deny the Thermite or the Hibana from breaching the kitchen hatch, because as you saw on their church defense, the attackers did manage to open up the kitchen hatch once, I believe.
Yes, once.
And like they are not utilizing the utilities to their full extent. And as you saw in the last round, they got all 4 of their drones shot by the defenders in the prep phase.
Yeah.
So
And that's
they're-
good. The more at the end.
Yeah, so that's not really good from them. And there you go. As you see,
There
one,
you go. What? 2 drones gone.
2 drones gone. And the round will count to
Oh, yeah, and
3.
no
Now
one
it's
knew
3, and
the
this is
language
gonna be the
last
4.
round, right?
So once again, 4 drones gone, and the only drone left is that of the Twitch.
It's the Twitch from
Yeah.
hallway drone.
Really poor
And
droning.
she's keeping it really hidden because she doesn't want it gone.
She zapped the ADS from Jaeger.
Yeah. So Mushi, the only guy that has been saving his drone in prep
His
phase,
drone.
and none of the other attackers on Hive Esports. They don't realize the value of the drone later in the round. You gotta save those drones and gotta have a nice drone economy. So they are watching out for runouts. This shows that they are
Playing
worried
very
about
cautious.
their aggression from Hive Esports, which will be
Whoa,
causing
there's
the
that.
fall of Jackal actually early on, pushing from Strip Club, and
From Strip Club.
that in the hands of the Smoke. Smoke is the
With the SMG
last
11
operator that
is.
you will expect to spawn peak.
11.
Yeah, with the SMG 11 as well.
When Ahad said that they were gonna win defense rounds, I guess Ahad was right, as they calculated what they were gonna pick. Like Thatcher is when they have picked up pretty good ops against Thatcher.
They were very confident in their attack.
Yeah, as we saw that they picked up Cash and then they picked up Mute because they were the attackers were gonna bring Twitch drones. So yeah, so they blocked kind of good utility for them.
But even with the mute jammer, the drones were shot down by the.
Yeah, they were shot down.
Just
Or
by looking
captured
at
by
the
Mozzie.
just by looking at the operator bands, the Thatcher and the Maverick,
The Maverick.
you would
Maverick,
expect
yeah.
at least a 4-2 first phase in favor of the
Yeah.
defenders. But that was completely opposite, and 4 rounds were won by the attackers in the first phase. Which is really poor from the Hive Esports, and they should really learn how to.
And Thermite
Play
jumping
with
into construction very aggressively, out of ammo, and he gets shot down by the Valkyrie from Cash.
I guess there's diffuser down in construction.
Do they? No, the Twitch has a diffuser, right?
Oh, that just
The bug pushing bar. There's no one off his hatch, but Smoke still willing to peek it. Oh, whoa!
He did hear someone
you
off his
just
head.
literally saw him.
Yeah, but he had
But
a
the-
shotgun in his hand and he
Yeah.
just threw a
And the
smoke.
Twitch choked the kill when she could have easily gotten the kill.
So the Buck actually coming up the stairs, getting the
Whoa,
frag on
he-
Rogue
he-
PK. He's
he-
already
he-
on site. There's no one on site. If only okay, so there's one flanking him, and
there
that will be
goes
smoke.
this guy.
It's all up to the Hibana of Pakutana or Pakoda. You have to contest 2 goo mines and
He gets hit in the face by a goon.
almost, yeah, almost hopeless. But the door is also barricaded. 20 seconds remaining. He has the diffuser full HP,
The diffuser is
but
there.
he cannot do
And-
much,
and
and
there
he
she
died
dies
to the
from
Legion.
Construction peak.
Hive only lacks in their gunfights, I guess. They played really well, they got their tactics right, but they just don't know how to kill.
Yep.
No, see, there were no plans, right? This match.
Not
No
a
plans.
single plan. No one
Not a single plan.
attempted. Not even like an attempt.
This was more like team deathmatch than there was anything else.
They had the picks right. They had their IQ on point, but I don't know. It was a lack of communication or what, but GG.
So Rogue Nation won 7-2, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
so Rogue Nation will take this victory and they will be climbing up the ladder in their group stage, in their group actually, to the third position, I believe. And they still have a good chance to qualify for the quarterfinals because the only other team that has been winning their matches in their group is Team Raze, which is looking very, dominant on other teams, and most likely they're going to qualify from their group. And Rogue Nation could be the second team from Group D to qualify for the quarterfinals. So that's it for today's match, or today's matches actually, and this match as well. We'll be seeing you tomorrow with 3 more matches as it's a weekend, and see you tomorrow then. Goodbye.
Yes. Take care.